Sorry, just the Wi-Fi just blew up in my face. I don't know what, I have no idea what happened. It just, my mom entered the house and just, I lost connection. And until when does that retrograde last? If this is, November 9th till November 29th. Okay. So that's gonna be a while. Why won't you... I wanted that one. Thank you. Oh my lords. Okay. Are we back? Okay, so where did I... Where did it got cut off? It's still complaining. It's still complaining that there's bad connection. Oh, it already started to cut off at Kimberly's. I'm so sorry, darling. Okay. Well, I think that this is also just a sign of just calling last call. Alright. So let me do so. Okay, I will start with Kimberly, and then I'm resetting the chat. Why is this also not chatting? Why is this chat not coming through? Oh my lords. Are we really gonna do this? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so the options are spirit secret messages, which are yes or no questions answered, or the Island Time Wellness Love Oracles, which can give a little bit more insight in love. Those are the options for today. Don't forget to like the live stream. Let me know, follow the channel, and let me know which one you would like. I will start from a last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more. Have patience. I will get to your question eventually. This is going to be last call for the free oracles, because everything is not working with me today, so I should just skedaddle out of here. There is a 100% guarantee that if you leave your question or request underneath my last chat, that I will get there eventually. I will start with Kimberly's because that is where it cut off. I don't know if Twitch watchers are watching, because I was also doing NGs already. But yeah, that is what we are gonna do. If you're wanting a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's gonna be for a €10 donation, and all donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. But those will have to wait until I'm done with last call. So Kimberly first, then I will take a look at my members, and then I will start with the list. So, Kimberly, love oracle from Marshall. It's not really from someone, it's more like some insight in the situation. Marshall and Kimberly. Okay, so this one at least is the same one as what you got. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, growth and transform your life. We also have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and a soul contract. And then we also have the Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistence, and working on it. Barca, will you get married to Nitin? Will Barca get married to meeting. Barca, get married to meeting. That's too much. I'm not taking all of that. I will shuffle again. Oh my god, what is happening? Just so suddenly. Let me do that again. Barca, get married to meeting. The energy is just getting weird. We have a few months. This situation will be victorious. You are bringing powerful emotions into it, and Spirit heard your voice and prayers. So I do want to say yes to that. Thank you, you're welcome. Shiva Lizard Tarot, Love Oracle for Kritika and Naksh. Kritika and Naksh. Ooh. Keys on a ring and heart with a key as well. Okay. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and a one-night stand. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. And girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. Mercury doing its thing, yeah. Love insight, please, for Nukuhanya. Love insight for Nukuhanya. We have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. We have the clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. And I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun flirting, and want to date. So there is that light, but at the same, or that like interest, but at the same time, a little bit that stringing along at the same time. Hi, patriotic Bruna Ian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can I get a reading? This is last call for the free oracle, so it's either a yes or no question or love oracle. I'm starting from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more. Soul Talks is my destined life partner. Funny fact, I don't believe in a destined person. I think we are destined to meet certain people. But yeah, like a life partner is still a decision. But let's take a look. Soul Talks is your destined life partner. Soul Talks is your destined life partner. And also, yes, I can still do a reading on that, even if I don't believe it, because I am not in part of readings. It's not my personal opinion that matters in readings. Anyway, you're very close to getting your wish. Distractions are disturbing the flow of energies. Spirit says to trust your intuition, and now is not the time. Now is not the time. Thank you, you're welcome. Tamara. Will something happen romantically with V? Tamara. Will something romantically happen with V and Tamara? Yes, this will succeed. The work you put in is paying off, so it kind of depends on what kind of like work you're putting into it. Channel the energy of the next full moon. Again, kind of depends on your own intentions, manifestations. Your spirits and guides are helping manifesting your desires, and taking a break will allow you to recharge. So if you wanted to, I think we can. static. I'm so sorry, I missed your question. There's a lot of shit happening. So can I get a love life message from Shailja? Love life. Love life message. We have beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. Express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Leave your fears behind. They're stopping this relationship from blossoming. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. And engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Oh my god, why did I leave off? Should I repost my question? Underneath my last chat, so if it's not underneath there, yes. Concept clarified, love insight, please. Let's take a look. Get these back. Love insight for concept clarified. We have the Phoenix, a new phase, rekindle, renewal, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. We have the Coffee Cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. And then you also have the Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistence, and working on it. Working on it. R, love oracles. Love oracles for R. We have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. And not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call or person, and boundaries, still angry. Not today. Patriotic Ian. My question is my ex thinking about talking to me or not? Is this an okay question to ask? Yes, of course. For yes or no's? Yes. Is your ex thinking about talking to you? Is your ex thinking about talking to you? Are they thinking about it? Are they thinking about talking to you? Spirit says to have more faith and trust. Your practicality is helping. Your intentions are not clear. And don't shy away from your desires. That's not really an answer. Okay, at the bottom we have yes to your question. So I do want to say yes to your question, but I think that there is a deeper message here for you where Spirit's like, okay, be very clear on what you want. Do you want them to contact you? Don't you want them to contact you? Have faith and trust into Spirit as well, but just make it very clear what it is that you want. Your practicality is helping the entire situation, and yeah, don't shy away from your desires. Just be very upfront with yourself about it as well. Thank you, Lydia. You're welcome. New chat line completely. Yeah, exactly. Because I lost connection to the chat. So I had to restart the entire live stream, but that means that the entire list is just gone. So I had to start over. Thank you, you're welcome. I gave a demo in one school. I get a job in that school. Such she get a job at the school she demoed. You're very close to getting your wish. There is love here. You are bringing powerful emotions into it, and you and your loved ones are protected. So I do kind of want to say yes. Yes to your question at the bottom. Yeah, I do want to say yes to this. So much, dear. You're welcome. Thank you. Sukanya, Love Oracle. It's not really from, guys. This is just insight. It's not a message from someone. It's just insight into the situation. Shubankar for Sukanya. Shubankar and Sukanya. So we do have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. The sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. And then we also have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, and hesitation. Hi Reshma. Love Oracle for the current situation for Reshma. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union, self-indulgence, focusing on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation, love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction, and not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call or person, boundaries, and still angry. Thank you. Welcome. Rose, love message from, that was not one of the options, darling. And I already called last call as well. But that was not one of the options for today. I'm assuming you want a message, like the loved ones or like insight. So I can take a look at that for you, but you are going to be the last one, and then I'm going to close the list. I'm closing the list. I'm just going to take a look for Rose. Into your love life, Rose. That's it? Okay. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. And Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, and hesitation. Please get a yes or no. Sure. Let me get rid of these. Let me get those out again. Army and Zach from work, still friends. Ashley. Ashley, are you and Zach still friends? We have now is the time, abundance and prosperity lie ahead, and you're cursed. Why does the your curse keeps coming up? Your intentions are not clear. So I do think that it is a yes, but it also requires effort from your end still to be put in. Already finished my snackies. Okay, that was it for the free oracles. So guys, this is also going to be last call for all paying donations. If you're wanting an oracle, an open choice, any of my oracles, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're interested in a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look up the exchange rate and we will figure it out. Yeah. This day has just It's just not my day. Just not my day today. But I already finished all my snackies. I had the little jelly thingy, gummy, peach yogurt. Buksuna yogurt jelly. Yes. They were good. They were good. I still have other jellies as well, so, but yes. But yes, guys, if you are wanting to make a donation, let me know before you do, so I can stick around long enough to actually do it. So otherwise, I will be skedaddling out of here in a little bit. Because I still need to figure out whatever is happening here, and I'm kind of like trying to ignore it. But yeah, Ashley, thanks for the donation. Let's take a look. First question. Oh my god. I keep forgetting to do like stretches in the morning, and then in the afternoon I'm like, holy shit, everything is like locked. And I'm like, yeah, of course it is locked. Oh. How many snackies did you bring back from Korea? A lot. I did, me and Naomi did a snackathon. So I had this small overhead case for like in the like a little carry-on trolley that I had filled completely with snackies. Yeah, the first weekend I went over to Naomi and we had a little bit of snackathon. So I brought a lot, but like half of it I left at Naomi's as well, like the things that she enjoyed or liked, or that she thought the kids would enjoy, and then the things I liked or that she just was like, girl, take it away from me, I took with me back home again. Okay, first question. What is all the things that Donkey wants to reveal to you? What is it that Bruce wants to reveal to you? What are all the things that Bruce wants to reveal to you? What are all the things? What things does Bruce want to reveal to you? We have the Six of Swords as the overall energy. Not that. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Death card, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Devil. Oh, there's so much coming in my head right now. More so like insight. The overall energy is the Six of Swords. That's like the things that he moved on from, lessons he've learned, things that he has left in the past. With the Death card as well, talks about transformation, leaving things in the past, some sort of endings, transformation, new beginnings, looking forward to it. The Five Wands, the misunderstandings, things that you might have said that he at the time couldn't really fathom, but now had some insight or saw that there was some miscommunication or just a different perspective. With the Six of Pentacles, the fact that he is like investing, it might be small and it might be little, but he is taking steps forward. The Four of Cups, I feel like that there is also a desire to talk about the things that he misses. Want to reveal that he misses it. The Ten of Swords, a lot of hurt and pain that he hasn't been able to talk about in the past, that he's able to talk about it more, or that he finds the desire to talk about it. With the Devil as well, the feeling of like feeling stuck, as well as his addictions or his ego, the things that fear him, the things that hold him back, kept him in a like cage. The Nine of Wands even want to talk about like the stubbornness, because I do think, one, that you understood him better than anyone. He didn't really have to explain and you would get it. Two, there are things still that he cannot talk about, but also the understanding that like that would be okay as well with you. again, there is that wanting to share about what he is investing in, and in himself, and discovering about himself, as well as just the awareness that there were some misunderstandings, or at the time he didn't see the meaning of your words, or didn't really see it or accepted it, and now there is like small awareness coming. Underneath that Six of Swords we also have the Emperor, so I definitely feel that he wants to reveal what he is letting go of, where that might also be taking a step back from culture, where you had been telling him like they're not good for you, or they just, you're a grown person, make your own decisions, you don't have to do this. And now that he's going through it, he's seeing that and going like, oh yeah, that's actually true, I am moving forward, I am making decisions, what's best for everyone is best for me, what's best for me is what's best for everyone, in that sense. He wants a friend. Yeah, I think so. But with the Nine of Wands, I also feel a lot of stubbornness surrounding this as well. So I do feel that there's the desire to talk about it, but there's also still the ego playing a part of not letting him talk about it. Why do I have the Ace of Wands here? About what he wants to reveal. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, and a Four of Swords. Okay, and then the Seven of Cups. I think a specific situation that he wants to talk about, I think, is the situation with Belen. And how he, like the timeline, I kind of want to say, of him and Belen. But I think that's just one specific thing, because I feel like that he is like, I think that we need to have that discussed at some point. But yeah. Oh, sorry, Melissa. Yeah, my internet connection just cut off, and I had to restart everything. So I also couldn't continue with the list that we had. Yeah. Because I would have liked to have continued where we left off, so you could at least re-watch it, but I lost everything. And for me, that's then just a sign to stop the live stream. So I did the free oracles for like 20 minutes, and then I was like, okay, let's just, call it quits. I'm so sorry. But tomorrow we are going to be back with the Friday live stream, which I still don't know what to do. Maybe I'll do like open choice, that you can choose out of all my oracles. Maybe we'll do that. But yes. But yeah, that's kind of what I see here for what he wants to reveal or tell or open up about. So yes. If you have your second question, let me know. Let me know, no. Let me know, no. Let me know, no. Let me know, let me know. This stream is really giving me a tingling sensation. Okay, are you from northern US or Canada? I detect an accent of some sorts. No, I'm not. I'm excited for Friday fun streams. I miss it, yes. Again, I think it's probably... Hi, Moni? Where's Moni? I'm not seeing Moni. Am I? No. Oh, I missed it too. Yes. Oh. Oh, God. Is Ashley still here? Ashley. Aditi? Maybe some Irish? I feel like you're now just throwing half cooked spaghetti to the wall, hoping something will stick. No, I'm not Irish. Second question, what is Belen's plan with Bruce? And the whole reporting him to store manager Matt about she scared of him. Well, hostile work environment. And a plan with store manager Matt. Okay, so what's Belen's just plan altogether with this whole situation? Around Bruce and Matt and all that. What is Belen's plan here by doing that? What is she after? What is Belen after this whole thing? Oh my lords, okay. There's 7 of Cups. Okay, so a little bit all the options are still open. I don't think she has narrowed it down. I think that there is a couple of options or a couple of like possibilities for her that she thinks she can get something out of it. Underneath that we have the Queen of Pentacles, so definitely I think she hopes to get some financial increase. We have Justice. And wait, let me, oh yes, the Empress as well. Because I'm like, that kind of like looks like the Empress. The King of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the Hanged Panda, the Star, the Devil, the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. A lot of major arcana, so I do think that she is hoping for a big change. Your hairstyle, I used to have this hairstyle when I was in school. Oh, nice. What's her whole plan with that? Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. Driving me crazy. Scottish, perhaps? You can also just ask where you're from. That's a genuine question you could ask. Because I'm the bitch that goes like, no, I'm also not Scottish. And I know 100% that you are not going to guess it, because I am not having an accent from the place I am from. I don't speak with the accent, the English accent that where I'm from. Also, it's not an English-speaking country. Well, we do speak English, really good, but it's not our national language. Anyway, so what the fuck is Belen's plan? Again, with the 7 of Cups as overall energy, I feel like that she is just like throwing it out there and then see what happens. What is realistic, what is not. I think she's there is a little bit of like a first start, but then kind of like, let's see how it falls and see if I can steer it in a certain direction. With Justice as well, if you take a look at the Justice card, it's very, like, is that justice? She is just like putting her foot in someone's like face and calling it justice. You know, like someone else is down, and instead of helping, she is just like, nope, stay on your side where everything is like bad and shit. So I think that things are kind of like crumbling around Bruce, or there was nothing more to gain from Bruce, and then she's just like, okay, I need to get, you know, how can I get rid of Bruce but use that as an opportunity for myself to get better myself. Because I think that she threw this out there and then just watch what happens. I think that is the intention. Because with that King of Cups, I feel like that she hopes that someone will get emotionally triggered and help her. Yeah. With the Hanged Panda as well, the Hanged Panda is just like, I'm going to take a step back, just kind of see where the ball falls, and not going to get too much involved. I'm just going to bring this up. I'm going to express my feelings and then just let it kind of like go. I can steer it in a certain direction a little bit if I need be, but I'm just going to see, you know, how I can get the most out of it. With the stars having high hope for the future. So she's not trying to get anything out of it right now, this moment. It doesn't have to be, like, she has a long breath. With that 10 of Wands as well. She has endurance. She has time. With the Devil as well, I feel like that's just ego and that she wants money, material shit. I do genuinely think that she didn't get from Bruce what she expected to get from him with that Four of Cups, that there is genuine, I don't want to say hurt, but more so like disappointment that she didn't get what she wanted from him, and now feels like she has wasted her time with him, and that's his fault, and he should pay for that. Even though he didn't do what she excuses him of, he still deserves some sort of like karma in her mind, and then she is gonna, get that justice for herself. With the Page of Cups, I do think that there is a door open for new romance. I'm not sure if she is like hoping for it with like Matt, but I do think that she's hoping for that like savior complex with him. Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, yeah. Again, I think her plan is just, how can I benefit from this situation with Bruce Max? And this is what she thinks it is, because she is done and she feels like there's nothing more to gain from Bruce. So how can I use this to get something else, or to move on, or how can I, benefit from this situation? And then she throws it out there, and then it's like, well, they want to help me. Who am I to refuse? They want to help me. I just said it. It's not on me. They did that, I feel like she's very that, like, like, I used to have a coworker who would just cry, and she would go, I'm just overwhelmed. And then everyone the men tried to help her, and oh, it's fine, and we can work with this, and it's fine, just relax, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, I didn't ask for anything. They just gave it to me, It's like that, where you're like, bitch, you were like Oscar award-winning, like, crying that you did there. That's emotional manipulation of these poor men. But then it's like, oh, but I didn't ask for it. They offered it to me, I was just like, bitch, please. Narcissist 101, 100%. 100%. Does she want to get Bruce fired to get his job? Or sue for money? I feel like it's more about money. I feel like she doesn't really care about the job, because then she has to work. She wants to get millions of dollars in the house and everything, and pampered. Yeah. But yeah. The Netherlands? Law, no clue. Maybe a Nordic country? I would ask directly where you are from, but I fear that would come off as being a bit creepy. No, that's fine. I get that a lot. Also because my accent is not really pinnable, I think. But no, I'm Dutch. I am from the Netherlands. You were correct. Yes. Because if I can speak with a Dutch accent, but I worked hard on this accent, so I'm not gonna move back. I use it sometimes as a party trick with like my foreign friends, when they are like, oh, I came across, like, I have a friend from Sweden, and she works for a Dutch company, so she sometimes comes across with Dutch people, and she's like, they have such a weird accent. They have a different accent than you. I'm like, yes, because I don't have a Dutch-English accent. And then when I start talking in my Dutch-English accents, she's always like, yes, that's how they talk. I'm like, I know. It sounds ridiculous. Okay. Anything, I just cry because of emotions. Yeah, but that's different. That's genuine. When we predicted this months ago, she would go after store manager Matt. Yeah, I think she is just done with Bruce, and then want to take a look at it. Wow, can't believe I guessed it correctly after a couple of tries, but yes. Yes, you did. I'm just messing with you, by the way. Can I please just donate for one more time? Sure, darling. Sure. Hi, George. Fred. George. Hi. Weasley? But yeah, again, I don't think that she's particularly like zoning on one end goal. With the Seven of Cups, is keeping the options open, having a hard time choosing as well. I think she's just waiting for the right opportunity. until she knows, okay, if I make this decision, then that will fit me most, you know. So I'm just confused how to say it, so I'm just gonna talk. That's fine, darling. That's fine. That is fine. Will you? Thank you. I got a new, like, case, but it's not really fitting correctly at the side, so every time I try to do my thumbprint, it's just like, it's not connecting well. Please put your thumb or your finger on it more clearly. Where I'm like, bitch, I'm trying. I am trying here. Work with me. Work. Okay, anyway. I wonder how Bruce feel about Belen now. Like, Bruce looking back and seeing his whole journey with Belen. What is his thoughts and feelings about Belen and all? This whole Belen chapter. How is he looking back at it now? Bruce, whole Belen situation. How is he looking back at? Oh my lord, why so much? The loins, will you? Oh my gods. Oh my. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords, obviously. The Page of Pentacles, we have the Moon, the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Oh my god, and the King of Cups as the overall energy. Okay, and then the Empress. Okay. I guess from first meeting her through months and meeting at the end now. Okay, so how is he feeling about everything now? Why is this? Why? Oh, Jesus. Jesus. I think he was a bit, like, blinded by hope, I kind of want to see, or, like, by a dream. With that moon energy, I feel like he hold on too much about that picture of what he thought it should look like, or, you know. And with the Queen of Swords, I do think that he liked, like, there were individual things that he liked about her, like the culture, religion thing, as well as her sassiness and her attitude. And with the moon, there was just this fog surrounding it, where he kind of like ignored everything else because he had such high hope. With that Empress as well, I don't know if she has children already, but that there was a little bit of a feeling of like, oh, she has resemblings to my own mother. And so again, got a little bit blinded by that and kind of like followed that. And I do think that there was with the King of Wands as well, like some sort of like attraction there. Four of Pentacles, very closed off. It's very much like putting your head in the sand. If I don't see it, it's not a thing, you know. Very much that, like it's like telling a child not to touch the stove because it's hot. They kind of like have to experience that for themselves to go like, oh, it's hot. You know, sometimes, not all children, but sometimes. You know, if you tell them not to do something, they have to kind of like experience for themselves rather than taking it as truth. And I kind of feel like with that Four of Pentacles and the Moon as well, that was kind of like what's going on, where he's like, what? That's ridiculous. Why would it be hot? You know? And then like seeing it and going like, oh, okay. With the Page of Swords as well, that's like not really thinking and just having the energy of fuck it, let's just go. Let's just try, let's just see, this is exciting. It has all these little things that I like, so let's just, how bad can it be, you know? With the King of Cups, I think that there was just a lot of like hope. I think that Bruce is someone that has a lot of love to give and would like to pour that into someone. And I think that he had this picture of what he wanted from a connection and a relationship, and that is the only thing that could work. But I feel like he, read it quickly. Well, not read it quickly. The Eight of Pentacles is still needing more information, needing learning, needing to practice skill. I think that there were certain like, maybe red flags that he kind of like ignored, and now looking back he's like, yeah, but at the same time again he needed to go through that to learn that, to realize it. Not trusting his intuition or listening to his intuition and going full force for, with the Page of Wands as well, like the attraction. Again, the pages, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, very much the energy of, fuck it, I want to do this. The Page of Wands is more so following that inner flame, attraction, passion, flirtatiousness, that spark, that, cheeky back and forth, that just had him like lured in. Two of Wands as well. The Two of Wands is like making a choice, being at a crossroads. Am I gonna go right? Am I gonna go left? And I think that there's just an overall understanding for him as well that this situation with Belen really needed to happen to get it out of his system, because I do think that he made the the learning curve with this. The Knight of Pentacles is just the slowest moving energy in the deck, and I think that he just needed that time. He needed this experience, and him now looking back at it, even though it sucks, more than anything, I feel like he is aware that, okay, I just needed this, it's out of my system, I will never do this ever again. I do think that there is some regret, and I do think that he is aware that he had like rose-tinted glasses on. I'm not seeing like hate, or I'm not seeing... Ashley, this was the last one going. This was the last one. I am gonna go. I just did the last one for you because I was like, okay, let me just do it. But yeah. Let me take a look at your last question. What did he talk? So I'm just confused. I guess the first meeting her at the house. Oh, my Queen of Wands to her anymore. Yeah, he was blinded by lust in his family and have to say in his culture. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'll do it right now. I think I can do it. I think I can. How does Bruce see the journey with you looking back now compared to his experience with Ellen? So how does Bruce now look back at the experience with Ashley? How does he now look back at the experience with Ashley? How does he look back at the experience with Ashley? We have the Six of Wands as overall. Love that. So the Six of Wands is victory. It is public display of victory. It is celebration, overcoming small obstacles, working as a team. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Death card, and Strength. With you, it was a very transformative but confronting energy. For sure, but looking back, I do think that, again, with that Six of Wands, that it was like hard lessons, difficult lessons, but in a good way. That there was always support, that there was always like strength there for him, that there was always that wanting what's best, and like, I feel like with Belen it's more like, oh, get over yourself, but with you it was more like, you got this, and that's a big difference that I feel like now looking back, he is noticing. The Six of Pentacles as well, it's small investment. It doesn't have to be big or grand or fire and like the small little things that helped build the foundation. With the Six of Swords as well, being able to let go of toxic shit or things that are no longer serving us, moving forward with that. With the Queen of Pentacles, I definitely feel that there was a you like guiding him, learning him how to like move up and become stronger, and learning and growing, and you would, with care and compassion, where he might have experienced it sometimes as belittling or never good enough, or his ego got very hurt. Now I feel like he sees it as that, true support. With the Four of Pentacles, I do think that there was that closed offness, a wall up, that he didn't fully open up to you, really. But the Two of Cups as well, still feeling that, or definitely felt that comfortableness. Like the Two of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, it's just two people just sitting there, living life, just sitting next to each other. There's nothing really like romantic love about it necessarily, but it was just genuine, I'm here with you, whatever we're doing. Again, the Death card talks about transformation as well. Strength already explained. So yeah, I definitely feel that there is a big change there. Him and me had been to two, yeah, so it's basically took me for granted. Yeah, why open up to Billen and not to me then? Because with you it's unfamiliar. With you it's genuine. Like, I think I talked about this more often. If you are used to trauma, if you come from trauma, then toxic shit is your comfort zone, and healthy shit is uncomfortable. Because opening up as well, like opening up with Belen doesn't give a shit, so she doesn't look as deep into him, so he can open up because she's not going to look anyway. With you are going to look. You had your eyes open. You saw what is underneath shit, so him opening up even more makes him feel more vulnerable. Where with Belen, if she were to say something to him, he would say something back to her. Where with you, it would cut deeper. So it's easier to open up to someone that already has that mindset of like that, there is a little bit of like distance, or she doesn't care anyway, or than someone that's actually trying to understand. That's scary as fuck, for healthy people. That's scary as fuck, let alone if you're like going through a lot. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to leave it at. Oh, because Bella reminded him of his mother. Yeah, I think that's like that is the like evil that he knew, Belen. Very similar to his relationship, because he knows how to deal with that, because that's what he grew up with. They sometimes say in therapy that you will always, at least once in your life, as a woman, date your father, and as a man, date your mother. Before you like learn and heal from the trauma there. Yeah, because it's the comfort that as a child, we sometimes forget that as a child you are like a sponge and everything is normal. That is just your normal. And then as an adult, there's a lot of like processing and going over it that is not normal, but it's very scary to get out of that mold, especially in relationships. So Bruce knows. Once. So Bruce now wants that open up to me from 3 questions ago. Darling, I don't even know last question. I don't remember last question. Why did it change though? I think this is just, with time you can look back at it more. See, Bella was just toxic and I was healthy. If you want to reduce it down to that black and white, yes. But it's more nuanced than that. What did I say about Belen again? Again, my brain is just not on. I'm not sure if he wants to open up. We're just looking back at it. With this energy, I'm not seeing that. We're just looking back at it. What are his thoughts about this connection with you in the past? Now, from him now looking back at that, not necessarily from, like, what does he want now? This is how I feel like he now looks back at it. Where it's like, oh, you were trying to help me. Oh, you were here for real support. Oh, you did give me like strength or genuine care and help. And I have learned, with that 6 of Wands as overall energy, I have learned valuable lessons here, even if at the time I didn't appreciate it, or I couldn't appreciate it, or I had a wall up and my head down, and yes. again, with the energy right now, I'm not looking at what he wants from this moving forward. If I said that in 3 readings ago, then take that. I don't remember. But yes, okay. Everyone is texting me because my mom is like, "Are we gonna have dinner? Do I need to start cooking dinner?" So yes, much appreciated. You're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. I am gonna skedaddle out of here, run out of here. So yes, I'll be back again tomorrow, as it is Friday tomorrow. We are gonna have some fun on Friday. I don't know what kind of like fun we will be doing, but it's should be fun. So yeah, come join me again tomorrow. Is dinner time for you? Yes, a nap time. That's nice. Have a good nap. But yeah, have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass. Go get them as always. Have an amazing rest of your day. And I will talk to you guys again in tomorrow's live stream. So have a good one. Talk to you next time. Bye bye. Annyeong. Bye.